And posting any letters, make sure you're using Royal Mail's new barcoded stamps. Old ones won't work anymore after today, and I'll be explaining how to get them replaced.
Now, postage stamps without a barcode will no longer be valid for use after today.
Yeah, Royal Mail are reminding us that we need to exchange any non-barcoded stamps that we've still got in a drawer or in a wallet somewhere. Emma Vardy is here with us for the business this morning. Morning, Emma. What can you tell us?
Good morning. Well, if you've bought any stamps recently, they will have a barcode on them, and they've been in use for a while now. But after today, 31st of July, you'll no longer be able to use these non-barcoded first and second class stamps that we're all used to, because they're being phased out of circulation. And if you do try to use them, well, the person you're sending a letter to will have to pay a fee. And they're being replaced by these barcoded stamps. Now, Royal Mail says it'll make it possible to track individual letters through the postage system, and it'll cut down on fraud. But if you do still have a stash of non-barcoded stamps at home, don't worry, they won't be wasted. You can post them in free of charge, and you can get replacement ones sent to you in return.
After today, if you've still got stamps lying around that you haven't been able to use, I would just urge you, please don't try to use them, because they'll get thrown out of our system, and the person you were writing to will end up with a card asking them to pay a fee to be able to get that item delivered. So we want to avoid that. What we would ask you to do is to send them back to us so that we can swap them. So if after today you discover you've got some stamps lying around at home, please send them to us. We will swap them like for like.
Now, there's no end date at the moment for when you can exchange the old stamps if you check on the Royal Mail website for the address to send them to. And you might not be surprised to hear that these days we're using a lot less stamps on the whole. The number of addressed letters sent is down by nearly a third on pre-pandemic levels. And of course, it's much lower than the tens of billions that were sent a number of decades ago. But Royal Mail is still describing the use of barcodes as the single biggest change to postage stamps since the introduction of this, the very first adhesive stamp introduced in 1840, known as the penny black. And of course, another change we're seeing is new stamps featuring His Majesty King Charles, with a barcode, but not, you might notice, a crown. So just remember, don't send any last-minute birthday cards tomorrow with the old stamps, because of course the birthday boy or girl would have to pay a small charge to be able to get it.